Lost in thought? Isn't it nice sometimes to be lost in our own thoughts? More about that right after the intro. Welcome to the Day One Journey, episode 491. Ching. Yeah. So, what about you? Ever find yourself enjoying your own thoughts? Dreaming about your next vacation? Planning your future? Being lost in pleasant memories with your family, with your friends? Well, I sure do. And I enjoy it. And it also happens to me when I'm meditating. And as I shared in the last few episodes, it is important to me to acknowledge my thoughts, whatever they might be. It doesn't matter if they are pleasant thoughts or unpleasant thoughts. I still want to acknowledge them. I want to implement and use the technique that I learned in the Vipassana retreat. And a big part of the technique was acknowledging the thoughts, not judging what I'm thinking, not thinking, oh, this is bad thoughts, these are good thoughts, but just acknowledging them. And the technique, as I shared with you in the last episode, was actually saying, thinking. So when I'm doing my sitting meditation, it's very easy for me to get drawn into these pleasant thoughts, whether this is me planning the future, thinking about the next thing I'm going to do, or pleasant memories that I have. It doesn't matter to me that these are pleasant thoughts. I still want to acknowledge them. And sometimes, because it feels good, it feels nice to have these pleasant thoughts, it's even harder to just acknowledge them and then go back to the breath, which is what I really want to do. I want to acknowledge the moments when I start thinking by saying thinking, and then I want to put my focus back on the meditation, on the breath. And it is challenging, especially when, at least for me, especially when these are pleasant thoughts. It's so easy for me to get drawn into them. Yes, it just feels good. But it's still important to me to acknowledge them. And this is what I want to share with you in this episode. So back to you. Try to do a similar exercise today. First, raise the level of self-awareness and just notice the moments when you get lost in your own thoughts. Whatever they might be, pleasant thoughts, unpleasant thoughts, and just acknowledge them. Yes, today, of course, today. And let's meet tomorrow. Until then, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.